Head to Parliament because the minority is demanding a reopening of the procurement process to select a strategic partner for the management of the Tema Oil Refinery. Government has an agreement with the Tema and we'll bring you details of that report shortly because we'll try and get Kwekwa Asante, who is parliamentary correspondent, to join us and tell us more about this Tema Oil Refinery and the agreement. But first, listen to Ranking Member on the Mines and Energy Committee, John Jinapo.
We've been following keenly developments at the Tema Oil Refinery. We have become aware of attempts by the Akufo-Addo government to lease the Tema Oil Refinery for a 6-year period to a company known as Torenco Asset Management Company. Our checks has indicated that this company has no track record when it comes to oil refinery. It has no track record when it comes to the oil sector. And its balance sheet does suggest that it cannot provide the needed support for the Tema Oil Refinery. The Tema Oil Refinery is a strategic asset. It's the only state refinery capable of refining about 45,000 barrels of oil a day. If Tema Oil Refinery is well positioned and strategically positioned, it would result in millions, if not billions, of savings when it comes to import substitution. Unfortunately, the Akufo-Addo-led government has been sleeping on the job and has left the refinery to rot. Having failed to continue with the progress made under Mahama-led administration, they have decided to lease the Tema Oil Refinery to Torenco Asset Management. And if you read the details of the contract, they are supposed to refine just about 8 million barrels. That is woefully inadequate. We believe that that contract is inimical. That contract will not inure to the benefit of the country. That contract will not benefit the ordinary Ghanaian. That contract does not meet value for money. We are therefore calling on the Akufo-Addo-Bawumia-led government to put a halt to this lease agreement, engage further with stakeholders, and ensure that we find a long-lasting solution to the problems confronting TOR. These firefighting approaches will not help the refinery. The refinery alone has seen about 5 different managements under the Akufo-Addo-led administration. It does appear that they are playing with the refinery. It does appear that there is no seriousness being shown when it comes to the management and revitalization of the refinery. And so we call on government to immediately halt this lease agreement and ensure that we go through a transparent process. We go through a process that gives everybody a fair playing field, equal opportunity, so that eventually we can identify a strategic partner that will not only ensure that the refinery is put to good use, but that the refinery serves the overall interest of the nation. On this note, the minority wish to serve notice that if President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia do not heed to our call, we shall use every legitimate and constitutional processes available to us, including parliamentary processes, to ensure that we compel this government to listen to the good people of Ghana. Enough of the mess in the energy sector.